Hello. So it is Monday morning. It's actually only about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I've already been up for about an hour, which is a little bit unusual, although I'm kind of attempting to get on a little bit of a better schedule as far as sleeping and getting up in the morning goes, so that I might possibly see Eric in the morning. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I have made it to Monday, and for most people, Monday is like a really rough day, and it's the beginning of the week and all of that. For me, and people who are in my work, my type of work, people who have a job with a church, Monday is like, Monday is kind of like Saturday in some ways, although I don't fully treat it like a Saturday. But anyway, because Sunday is like your big day, like you're finally done once you finish Sunday and you can relax. So anyway, so like I feel like now that I've gotten through Sunday and gotten to Monday, I can finally breathe a little bit more and relax a bit. And basically, so I can talk a little bit more about what was going on last week. I really couldn't talk about it last week because I had not yet made the announcement to my congregation that I was leaving at the end of the year, leaving my position at my church. So basically, my job at my church is I'm the director of religious education, so I'm in charge of the children's programming. I think my job also has me in charge of the youth programming, but it's basically at this point it's run by a volunteer. So anyway, I'm basically in charge of the children and youth, and so I've been there for, at the end of this year, it'll be 2.5 years. And it's been great for the most part. I've really loved it. This is my church, my congregation. I'm a member there. I've been there for 10 years. So this was a really tough decision to make, to leave. But I've known it for a while. I've known that I was leaving for a while. It's the right decision to make at this point in my life, for a number of reasons. One of them being that Eric and I want to move farther away. And I am already commuting about 45 or 50 minutes to get to church. So it's already a bit of a commute. I only have to go there 2 or 3 times a week. So it's not terrible, but it's still, it's still a commute. And so anyway, but I had not yet made the announcement to the whole congregation. So I couldn't talk about it. I didn't feel right talking about it last week before I made the announcement, which was yesterday. So that in and of itself was kind of stressful leading up to making the announcement, because it was kind of a sad thing. But in my announcement, I said that change can be hard, but it can also be exciting, and I'm choosing to focus on that aspect of it. And like, really what I'm focusing on is the fact that this comes at a point in my life where, I've just gotten married and I'm planning on moving, and so like it's all of these kind of exciting changes. But the church is also going through a ton of other changes. They're getting a new minister. They just found out that their childcare provider is also leaving. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I think I just hit the mic. Sorry. So anyway, so there's a lot of stuff going on. But in addition to the stress and mixed feelings and whatever of making the announcement, there was the added stress that there were a handful of people that knew that I was leaving, but we're supposed to keep it confidential, but one of them let it slip out last Saturday, a week before the whole announcement was going to be made, and it just turned into this big, horrible situation because this person, who found out, who wasn't supposed to find out, who is on the committee that works with me, was really really upset, more upset than anyone understood, that she had not been told, that the committee had not been told months and months ago when I made the decision. And so it's just caused a lot of extra stress, and it's just turned this situation into, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's just a really difficult, really stressful, really uncomfortable situation. For me, I'm guessing it's going to be, I have a meeting with that committee on Wednesday. I have a feeling that's going to be a very uncomfortable meeting. And so, yeah. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, what's been going on, without a lot of details. But I can at least share that much. So it's kind of taking a time that's already difficult, and where I have 3 months left at the church. Our church year goes until June 17th is our last Sunday. So I have 3 months left, and it's taking this time that should be a time where I'm focusing on, enjoying the time that I have with the kids and with the teachers and with the congregation, and it's causing this extra stress and having to focus on trying to resolve this problem, although I'm kind of not focusing on that right now. I have a lot of other stuff to focus on, and I don't know if the problem's gonna be resolvable. Resolvable? Sure. That's a word. So I'm kind of trying to just let it be for a while and see if this person will let it blow over, and calm down. Anyway, so enough about that. I've had kind of enough of all of that, and I'm gonna have a lot more of it later in the week, I'm sure. And I have to deal with other aspects of church job stuff this afternoon, or this morning, today, like pretty much all day. So when I said that today is like Saturday, it is not like Saturday. It is Monday, but yesterday was like a work day. Basically, one of the reasons why I'm leaving the position and not seeking another position at a church right away, is that I want a weekend back. I don't feel like I've had a weekend in quite a while. When I haven't specifically taken, except for my honeymoon, I don't feel like I've had a weekend. I don't feel like I've had many days off. Period. Anyway, enough about that. I've been rambling on and on and on about this, and seriously, I have talked about this situation so much to so many people over the last week and a half that I'm sick of it. And yeah. Okay. Enough. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Okay, let's see. What else? Anything else going on? I got to see Flora on Friday. She was great. Let's see, what's today? Today is the 26th. So she is almost 10 months old. She will be 10 months old on Thursday. And she's just great. She's crawling everywhere, pulling herself up on stuff, like babbling a ton, screeching, like it's just great. Yeah, she's fantastic. So that was a lot of fun. But before I went up so it's an hour drive roughly to go up and see Flora and her mom. And I almost ended up not going because I was having a really, really rough morning because of the stuff going on at church, because there's some stuff going on with Eric and I that's causing some stress. And I basically reached my breaking point and had a little mini breakdown that morning. And I'm sorry for all the and ums. Like, you just have to forgive me for that because I can't really do a lot about it right now. Yeah, so I reached that point where I just had as much stress and as much frustration, and I couldn't handle anymore, and just had a little mini breakdown and talked with Eric on the phone for a little while he was at work, and that helped a little bit just to feel a connection with him, and and I calmed down enough to be able to go, and then seeing Flora and being able to talk with her mom, my sister-in-law, which is still strange, was really nice. But I still feel like I'm like right on that edge of just too much stress. So I see my counselor tomorrow. So hopefully that will help. So I saw Flora on Friday. Eric and I went and spent the day with our other friends on Saturday who have 3 kids, and I basically spent the day with the 4-year-old attached to me all day. So like my arms, like I carried her around a bunch of the time, and my arms have been kind of sore since then. But she's really cute, and at the wedding she was like attached to me for part of the time until I told her that like I would schedule a time to come and hang out with her, and like, you know, that I would make an effort to come and see her because I hadn't been over to see her for quite a while. And so I'm going over on Thursday to have lunch with them also. And then yesterday we went and spent the afternoon with my family, with my parents. And that was fun. We played categories, which I am terrible at. And I 90% blame the Lyme, and brain fog and stuff. So any of the rest of you who have brain fog, have you ever tried to play categories and been a total failure at it? Like, I feel like when I try to do it, my brain just won't cooperate with me, and I'm like, the connections just aren't there. So it was terrible. It was so terrible. We played 2 games of it. The second game, my total score was slightly more than what my dad got on his last round. So it was just bad. I mean, it was fun, and some of the answers that people had, especially my mom, like, it was really funny, but I just was terrible at it. And we also played Monty Python Flux, which I got Eric for his birthday, which, if you like Monty Python, even if you don't like Monty Python, it's a lot of fun, but especially if you like Monty Python and you know Monty Python stuff, it's really funny. So I recommend that. So that's pretty much what's been going on. not very exciting. Yeah. My plan for today is pretty boring. Laundry, possibly getting dressed, possibly going to the grocery store, definitely doing work. I have a lot of work that has to be done this week because this coming Sunday, is my service that I run. So I have like a ton to do between now and Thursday when I have to have the order of service all put together. And really, I need to have it done by like Wednesday night when I have my meeting, because I feel like I should have it all set and bring it to the meeting. So yeah, this is now extremely long. I apologize. My videos, so if people are actually still interested in watching my videos, I'm really interested to know what is interesting to you. Because I'm happy to just keep rambling on, and I know that there are people that I will watch some people's videos even if they're talking about like nothing, just because I really like, hearing them talk and being connected with them and whatever, but like I struggle to understand why people would find me interesting. So anyway, but I'll stop this here. So, so I hope you're all doing well, had a good weekend. The weather has gotten colder here, which is nice. The warmer weather was nice, but I will take the cooler weather. My body certainly will enjoy it more, and it's cloudy, which my body will also enjoy more than the sunny weather because of the doxycycline I'm on. And yeah, so I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.